What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fish, and class is in session. I'm excited because today we are going to take a look at a brand new one that just dropped this morning from RoseCraft Blades. In fact, RoseCraft dropped two brand new ones this morning. They've got the French Broad Jack with the black sandalwood covers. I looked at that one on Saturday, and they just dropped the Sequatchie River Muskrat. So that's what we're going to take a look at today. This one is available now. You can save 10% by using code TIMFISH, all one word, at the RoseCraft Blades website, and save 10% on this bad boy right here. It is freaking awesome. So without further ado, let's get this camera turned around and take a closer look. All right, so I really love the
Take two.
All right. Take three. All right, so I really love the presentation on these RoseCraft Blades traditional knives. Comes in this tray style box, which is really cool. On the top here it says RoseCraft Blades. We've got the interlocking RC, and it says we make knives for people who love knives. On the sides here we've got the rosecraftblades.com website, and on the end here we've got some information about our knife. This is the RoseCraft Sequatchie River Muskrat, and we've got our model number there, which is RCT018 for RoseCraft traditional model number 18. When you open the box, you've got a nice padded felt liner, and your knife is going to come wrapped in acid-free butcher paper. Really like that presentation. I think it's pretty nifty. Let's take a look at this knife. All right, look at that beauty right there. Absolutely love this one. Our overall length is 6.88 inches. We've got two 3-inch clip point blades and a 3.88 inch handle. Both of our blades here are California clips. They've got that long clip on there with that big forward swedge, single nail nick, satin finish. Excellent edge grind on both blades, as always. On the show side tang, we've got RoseCraft stamped into the tang, and on the pile side tang, we've got Andy Armstrong's Maker's Mark, D2 blade steel, and our model number. On the secondary blade, we're going to have the RoseCraft stamped on the pile side, and then Andy's Maker's Mark, D2 steel, and the model number on the show side. We've got stainless steel bolsters on here with single threads on them. Those bolsters have a brushed satin finish. You can see there that our threads are nice and clean and precise. They are milled out perfectly. We've got nickel silver pins, and we've got the stainless steel spade shield on this one. We've got black micarta covers. Really, really beautiful old school design here. Our transition from our bolsters to our covers is nice and smooth with no stepping or gapping. We've got no proud pins, and our shield is inlaid nicely. We've got two stainless steel springs on this one. Each blade is running on its own spring. We've got a stainless steel divider, and we've got stainless steel liners. Fit and finish is exceptional, just like on all your RoseCraft Blades traditional knives. Single nail nick pull on both of these blades. Primary blade, I'd say the pull on that is about a 6. Nice smooth walk on that one. We are completely flush at the half stop with no stepping or gapping on our spring. Good snap on that one. And at the fully open position, we are completely flush. Nice smooth walk and a good positive jump to the half stop. And a great snap to the closed position. So good loud chatty talk on that one. Secondary blade, same thing. Single nail nick pull. That one I'd say is about a 5 on the pull. That one's a little bit lighter at the half stop. Again, no stepping or gapping on our spring. good snap to the open position. And once again, our back spring is fully flush with no stepping or gapping. Nice smooth walk and a good snap to the half stop. And a nice loud chatty talk. Outstanding fit and finish. Outstanding walk and talk as always. Super snappy in the hand. That 3.88 inch handle is about a 3.5 finger grip for me. Most people are going to get a full 4-finger grip, especially if you choke up just a little bit on the kick right here. I think everybody can get a full 4-finger grip. You don't have to worry about that secondary blade being a hot spot or a warm spot because it falls right into the fold of your knuckles comfortably. Strong enough spring that you don't have to worry about that bad boy closing on you. And it's also got the half stop, so you really don't have to worry about that. One thing that I really like about this knife is that the blades come off the handle at different angles. So the primary blade here comes off the handle straight, and that's because the serpentine shape of the handle here, you can see that that comes off at a straight angle. If we look at the secondary blade, however, the secondary blade comes off that other end of that serpentine, so it comes out at more of a downward angle. And I think that's really cool because you can use that secondary blade to get onto that tip with your pinch cuts, to do your utility cuts, and then you can use that primary blade for your regular push cuts or your pull cuts because it comes off at a different angle. Let me open both of these, see if I can get the whole thing in the shot, and then you can see it. See what I'm talking about here? Primary blade comes off straight. Secondary blade comes at sort of a downward tilt. I think that's really cool. It gives you a couple different options. So let's talk a little bit about the history of the Muskrat pattern. So nobody knows exactly when the first Muskrat was created. It was in the early 1900s somewhere, and it was designed with a purpose. This particular knife was designed for small game fur trappers, such as muskrats, minks, weasels, beavers, raccoons. The reason it has two identical blades on it is when a fur trapper was out in the field, he would use one blade for skinning. When that blade went dull, he would simply use the second blade. Now, the original muskrats ran on only one back spring, and that's fine on a penknife where you have one larger blade and one smaller blade. However, it puts a lot of stress on a single back spring when you have two larger blades like this. So Stanley Hallbaker came up with what's called the improved Muskrat. Stanley Hallbaker was a famous trapper. He wrote 5 or 6 famous books about trapping muskrats and small game. Then he opened a trading post where you could find all sorts of outdoor supplies, skinning and trapping supplies and stuff like that. Now, the improved Muskrat had a center spacer and 2 back springs where each blade was running on its own back spring. So technically, this is an improved Muskrat because we have 2 springs, each blade on its own spring. We do have a center divider. In fact, most muskrats that you find now are, in fact, improved muskrats. Then Hallbaker came out with what we call the Hallbaker Special, and it had a clip point blade as the primary blade and a Warncliffe blade as the secondary blade. Now that one's commonly known as the Hallbaker Special, but a lot of people call that an improved muskrat as well. But in general, they are all muskrats. But technically, this is an improved muskrat, and most of the muskrats that you find today are improved muskrats. So there you go, boys and girls. That is the RoseCraft Blades Sequatchie River Muskrat. Awesome design. I absolutely love this. I know that you guys are going to love this as well. I really, really like those long California clips, and I also like that these 2 blades come off of the handle at different angles. Really great knife. This one is available now, just dropped today, and like I said, you can save 10% by using code TIMFISH at the RoseCraft Blades website on all regular priced items. As always, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know if you're going to pick this one up. Let me know if you got one of the new French broad jacks. Let me know if you got one of the new Lusahatchee jacks. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish, boys and girls. Class dismissed.